Hello, Mario Ponner, and welcome back to the final part of Let's Play Megaman Zero. The final boss and end credits. So let's roll. Let's finally take it down Copy X and save the world. Temporarily. Stop! Oh god. I won't allow you to proceed anymore! Give up! So I have to fight all three of them at once? Oh, this is gonna... or not. Stop! You are no match for him! Considering I beat you both twice already, yeah. Leave! Master X! But... no. Curses! As you wish. My master. We beat it last, Zero. Heh. I've been looking forward to this moment. And I have too. You must be that pirate copy of X and CO Yo-Ho-Hoed from BitTorrent. No. A perfect copy of X. The new hero who saved the human race from this wasted world. Didn't you notice? The humans have found happiness more than ever before. The utopia humans have searched for is here in Neo Arcadia. This is something you and X could never make. Only I could do this. This is a peace that can only be achieved by retiring uncountable numbers of innocent rebels. This is not what anyone wanted. This place is just a joke. Ha ha ha. Heh. You are so funny. It's been fun. I agree. But now, let's get down to business. And according to him, Copy X, a business suit obviously means a Pikachu costume. The world's funniest cosplayer. And now, Copy X is weak to the Thunder Chip, and he is very agile. He also has different elemental attacks. And he has many different sliding attacks, and he also has an air dash. He's just very fast. It's a fast, fun-paced, frantic battle, which is not too terribly hard. Okay, it's kind of hard, because he can move around so much more agilely than you can. And he can quickly combo you and counter you with his massive range of attacks. It's fun, it's fast-paced, and it's awesome. And it also doesn't last long. Too weak. Was the original X this weak? No, I don't think so. What? What? I may have lost my memory, but I somehow seem to remember. The original X was stronger than you. Silence! Now you'll feel my true power! Oh. And so, of course, it's not over yet. Of course, he has second form, like most final bosses. Of course, I totally did not see this coming. Oh look, a deformed angel. How original of you. So, yep, Copy X again. The weakness is the ice chip, and also I better heal up considering I'm practically dead from the first one. That's why I brought this along. Now, Copy X has several attacks. He can shoot those laser halos at the ground while he's blocking, and those hold you in place so you get hit by his other attacks. He can scan the ground and produce fire, and also he fires those beam spams. And by themselves, the attacks aren't too hard to dodge, but because of the way he likes to combo them and tie them together, it becomes hard to dodge and hurt him at the same time. And also, I just teleported somehow because I'm just that darn good at the game. And his attacks also really hurt. They really do. And laser spam is hard to dodge. And when he blocks me, shoots the laser halos is just the icing on the cake. So you can dodge the beam spam, just difficult to do. And you can fire to the sides too to try and knock you off the walls. Fortunately, the ice chip does quite a bit of damage to him. So if you're smart and you watch what you're doing and don't get fall in the bottomless pit, it shouldn't give you too much of a problem. But he is hard, though. He's the final boss. He's just not horribly hard. And we did it. Why? Why? I was supposed to be the perfect copy. How can this be possible? I was supposed to be a hero. It's almost kind of sad. I just remembered something. He was not as naive as you are. Ooh, burn. That's what made him a hero. It's cocky of you. I won't forgive you. I'll take you with me. Really. Never dramatic ellipsis. This game has infatuation with those. The final defense line has been destroyed. Self-destruction mode activated in Area X. All dangerous elements are to be eliminated. It's time to go. And so Zero dramatically runs away from the explosion. And so that's it. That was the final boss. Hardest boss in the game, but not by too much. Since he disappeared, I've been fighting this war alone. Really, against an uncountable number of mavericks for nearly 100 years. I was about to say a long time. Battle after battle. So painful and so sad. But the hardest part was when I discovered I no longer had the eye, I no longer cared. The hardest part would be where I ran out of ice cream, in my opinion. I'll leave this world to you. Please allow me to rest in peace. No, wait, X, you don't mean you're dead? Oh, for a while. Oh, that's different. I'm sorry, Zero. No, it's okay, buddy. I'll take care of things. Pretty much. I can do it. And besides, how else would we have sequels? And more dramatic ellipses? And so be it. But that's why we are the best partners. And then we turned around dramatically to see a massive army of mooks. Well, crud. I'll do what you want. Rest for a while. I will handle it. You can count on me. Yep. I won't stop. When an enemy appears, I'll terminate it. And then we awesomely cut one of the mooks in half. And the game ends. No, seriously, that's where the game ends, on a cliffhanger note with our hero fighting their way through a massive army of enemies. And I don't know, it's kind of like something the Megaman series has been suffering from a long time. Blatant sequel hooks. I mean, what Neo Arcadia is, we stopped Copy X, but Neo Arcadia is still around. Also, we still have to worry about Original X, who's resting for a while. There's still mooks, there's still problems out there, and Zero didn't return to the Resistance yet. I mean, he promised CL he'd be back. Why doesn't he come back? And those are all questions that has to be answered in the sequel. Oh, by the way, this song in the credits is actually original compositions called Area of Zero, and it's really darn cool. It's a composition of the music was played during the intro along with a completely different song. It's cool. And so, yeah, this game is very difficult. I mean, you can use the sub-ropes to make it easier, but that penalizes your rank, and they're kind of hard to use and find and stuff. And also, stuff just does quite a bit of damage. It's difficult, but it's awesome, it's satisfying, it's a lot of fun, and it's well designed and balanced. The graphics are good, the music's good, the story is good, and even though it does have some cheesy moments, it's overall does a good job at being dramatic. Better than the X series anyway. And this series, or this game, is kind of a bit of a return to form for franchise after Mega Man X6 and 7's terribleness, or Mega Man 6 X6's terribleness. And this also marked the return of the creator of Keiji Inafune to Capcom. He left for a short period of time after X5, and they made X6 without his consent. And then he came back and said, "Oh god, you messed everything up, didn't you? But let me show you how it's done." And so he made this, which was what he was originally working on instead of X6. Well, this game is a lot of fun. I have to say, it's very polished graphically and musically. It's one of the best Game Boy Advance games. It really pushed the system to the limit, and it's also very, well, it's dark and edgy. It's definitely not lighthearted and playful, but it does a good job mixing some humor in, and it does a good job being dramatic, and even the corny moments add to, I don't know, they add to the charm and appeal of the game. It's also a lot of fun. And oh, and about the credits, a bunch of Japanese people, and except for Eric Suzuki, who I don't know, and his text isn't capitalized either. It's kind of weird. Well, Capcom, this game is actually pretty good. And I think it was a good successor to the classic series and the X series, and a lot of fun. Keiji Inafune, I must salute you for this game. It's a lot of fun, and I kind of recommend you pick it up. And for those of you who've wondered and really would care about this sort of thing, all the text in this game is green when it normally was white. Well, I was actually playing a hacked version of I was actually playing on a hacked ROM using an emulator, which changed the text color to green. Nothing else was really changed, just to make it more visible. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. It's been a lot of fun. This game rocks, and it was really enjoyable Let's Play, despite its difficulty and me having to use save states and stuff. And hey, I even got a B rank of the last stage, despite getting really damaged a ridiculous amount. To play hard mode, simply save game clear data, and then hold the L button down when choosing new game. And I think on hard mode, you can't do charged attacks. You can't use weaknesses. And that would make things really hard. I mean, just ridiculous. And so, yep. Zero now knows what he's fighting for. Somewhat. Well, it's been a lot of fun, Mario Ponner, and good night to all of you.